Good evening.
Hey guys.
All right, we're here. 1 minute late, but we're here.
It's 2021. We can do what we want.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fuck.
How was your week?
Yeah, good. You?
Not too bad, other than America's burning.
Yeah, I mean, but figuratively, not literally this time.
No, not literally, just a disaster's happening.
We started 2021 with figuratively burning. We started 2020 with literal burning. So
I need Arrowhead sponsorship.
we can't get that water down here. That's the best water on the planet.
Yeah. Wait, you can't get water down there? Like Arrowhead water?
No, I can only get it when I go to Denver, Michigan, or Wyoming.
Wild. That's weird.
Yeah. It's a technical thing, I guess.
So I think everyone's up to date on what's happened this week. We can go over that anyway.
Oh man,
a lot of fun stuff happening. We have a new president or upcoming president.
Yeah.
So that whole process of certifying the electoral votes, that was interesting, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't call them friends. I'd call them acquaintances that swear, like to the point where they are posting nothing but fraudulent election and this and that. They post so often in so many kind of left field things that it makes me kind of believe Biden. Does that make sense? Like,
sure.
It's so crazy that it kind of makes me wonder. At first I was like, oh yeah, like Trump's onto something. Like there's definitely fraud. And then it just kind of dwindled off into now it's like, okay, y'all are just fucking crazy too. All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Is it the extremes that's pushing all the news that's making everything so wild?
Yep, I do. I think it's extremes from both sides. I think it's the fucking Trump boys and their little agenda that he's somehow some, declaration daddy. And then you've got Biden supporters. Like they're all fucking crazy and they all don't realize they don't give two shits about us,
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's going too extreme now, the craziness.
Yeah. It's people literally don't realize that it's not Trump and Biden, it's people and government, but the media is doing their damnedest, in my opinion, to switch it from a revolution to a civil war. And I can't believe that most people are so ignorant they don't see the difference.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy, man.
It's just wild times. It's something that I didn't think I would ever see in my lifetime.
No,
but we're living it. It's wild.
Yeah, but you know that thing on Facebook where it reminds you of your memories?
Yeah.
The same fucking thing happened 4 years ago. I mean, it's literally just repeat. Now, not in this stance. Trump is an absolute character, so he kind of brings out the worst in everybody, but it happens. I mean, I don't know.
Every 4 years, right? At least every change in presidency.
Yeah, it's always this scary hard gerbs and stuff,
So I've seen this. I've seen all the new gun law proposals. Are they just old things that are being brought back out, or are these all new proposals?
I don't think that there can be any new proposals yet. They're not going to be legislations right now. They haven't even taken office yet. So it's either just the Trump daddies trying to fuel the fire, or B, it's old shit that they're just trying to now bring forward again. Right?
So that's kind of fueling the fire from the other side.
Of course, I don't.
And we're all in the middle in the fire.
Yeah, and the normal-minded people are like, sure, most of us that watch this, we swing a little bit more Trump than Biden, of course, but Trump has done more to take away our fucking gun rights than Obama ever did. And maybe he didn't actually do it, but he didn't stop it. So, man, I don't know. It's just a weird fucking place.
It is. And if you told me when I was young, like 15 years ago or whatever, or 20 years ago, I would have never thought something like this is happening. This is just mayhem.
No, I would have. I thought that this whole thing would be. Honestly, when this whole shit started going down the election, I thought Trump would win, just like he did over Hillary.
Right.
I thought that our biggest hurdle would be worrying about what his drunk ass was going to do on Twitter. That's
right.
That was my worry. Is he going to say yes to something?
So I was thinking. So Twitter and Facebook and I don't know, Instagram banned Daddy Trump, right? So I wonder if they would have banned him 4 years ago, if he would have just won the election. Because then he wouldn't have spewed out all what he talked about on all the social media. He might be president again if he didn't have that avenue of talking.
There's that. I mean, I mean, I think he kind of swayed, literally 50%, 51%, I guess you could say, an easy number of American people to say, he's fucking a lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Had they banned him even just 1 year ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
it might have made a huge difference.
It could have. So I don't know.
That would be interesting to theorize, but that's too much time for us to do that right now.
Yeah. And honestly, I know that I see a lot of the people that are commenting that are very upset about this Biden thing, right? I get it. If y'all can show me where it's actual fraud, I am all fucking ears. But in the meantime, all I can do is say, we have a new president. I guess we'll just see where this goes. I mean, what else can you do, right?
Right. We can't do much.
No. Our voices, there's 22 people watching this. Y'all want to go have a party? I mean, that's basically what this is boiling down to, right?
Well, that, and it would have to be a big wave of big uproar, basically, and a lot of people behind it to get something done.
Yeah. And how many people were at the Capitol? 2 days?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't know.
That did not change anything.
Right. So. Right. That changed the meme world. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But other than that,
memes were the best.
Yeah. Other than that, it didn't change much.
And I hate that. I mean, I hate that that's what we've turned into. But I mean, we don't. So, okay. I saw this conversation. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw this conversation about whether it be the revolution or the Civil War or whatever we've had in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of those had a clear cut line drawn enemy, leader type deal, right?
Right.
It was clear. Right now, everything's just kind of a mess. With social media, we don't have people having real conversations. We have people just spewing bullshit that they would never say in person ever. And
right, because you might get punched in the face, right?
Yeah, or human nature is not to be that confrontational when you're just not that. And so we've got this weird dynamic now of we have tough guys and girls everywhere. Right. I don't know, man. I truly believe that social media is the poison that is going to slowly diminish everybody to just some basement dwelling shit talker that won't do anything.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired of social media. I feel like I just spend way too much time on there, and it's taking away from my normal things that I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, Richard, it doesn't take a doctor to figure that out. I can tell you it'll be about that time too. It's right in an hour, dude. I'm like a clock. Usually I can pee outside though. I can't do that in here. But yeah.
Well, if you finish that Diet Coke bottle, you can pee right there.
Oh yeah, I already finished this.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's the thing, and what worries me is not right now. Right? What we're going through is chaotic and hectic, but let's be honest, it didn't change the way you live, and it's not going to change the way I live. Nothing is going to change right now.
Right.
It's going to be in 4, 8, 12 years from now when our kids are our age, and that's when it's going to be weird.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because I want my kids to have a pretty normal life, but if this keeps happening, it's not going to be that normal. I mean, COVID already changed things dramatically, and now more issues potentially are going to pop up. these next 4-8 years that we don't even know about. Aliens might be here, you know?
I hope so. I made a post about that the other day. I think, to be completely honest, and I hope that this doesn't happen because I don't want to see just lives lost, but I truly hope some outside force attacks the U.S., which just aliens, China, I don't give a fuck who it is, and it like literally unites everybody to the point where we can all kind of reset. Does that make sense? Like right now, we're all enemies. So for some reason, you get on Facebook and make one post. It doesn't matter what you put. You could put yellow flowers and you're going to get attacked because Biden doesn't like yellow or Trump doesn't like yellow, you know?
Yeah.
We just need a reset.
Yeah, reset would be...
Just to go back to like, now, I don't know about you, but when I walk around my town, I can look and tell when somebody's a Biden supporter, but there's no like animosity. People are holding doors open and talking.
It's still courteous, huh?
Yeah, it's everybody is. So there's not, I don't believe that there's this divide. I believe that social media is creating the divide. I truly do.
Right. And then it probably spills into our real lives when we see that person, right? And that's what's causing the tension. So yeah, you're probably right. It is social media that's the problem.
Dude, there's no way. I mean, you can't, I don't know. We've got such a weird world going on right now. And again, I truly believe it's the sitting behind the keyboard makes you what's a looser tongue, if you will, right? You're just talk shit, but.
Yeah. I mean, what about that shooting at that lady, man? That was wild. Have you seen all the angles?
Yeah, so the one I recorded, I'll send it to you. The one I recorded was from directly behind her.
You didn't see the one directly behind the guy that was shooting?
I saw the one from the side where she's here and she falls back, and then I saw the one from behind her where she falls this way. I saw two.
Did you see the one where the camera angle is pointing directly at the shooter?
No, I don't think so.
Dude. Yeah, I have it. Let me see if I can pull it up.
And this is the other thing. Okay, this is going to piss a lot of people off, right?
Oh, the video?
Well, just my comment on this video.
Okay.
The video, for those of you who don't know,
I'm gonna put it on share screen.
We'll talk about it after you show it.
I'll try and put it on share screen here.
I don't think that people are going to agree with me on this.
So I wonder if I can pull it up on Reddit here. I saw it on Reddit.
I did a screen record of the angle that I saw. I'll send it to you just in case. It's 2 minutes long though. Fuck. I mean,
let's see. Public freak out.
Oh, it's too big. That's what she said.
Not to me.
Yeah, never heard that one. I could try to text it to you because I can't send it to you on Facebook.
Let me find it here. Public freak out, and this is the. God damn it! This is a shooting. But yeah, I thought I could send this to my Mac here. Oh, I got it. Oh, sweet.
You're starting to lag now.
Sorry. Okay, let me see if I can put it in here, and then I'll share screen it. Come on. Can I do it? Oh, yes. All right, I can do it. Sweet, I got it. Let me share it, and then we'll watch this video. It's brutal. The guy didn't even... It wasn't a negligent discharge. It was just a straight up brutal shot.
He got shot in the fucking chest. I mean, that's...
Okay, so you see the guy right there? That's the shooter.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
That's insane.
It is. But let's take a step back real quick, right? This was a Capitol Guard, right? Capitol Police.
Right.
They have a door barricaded. These people have kicked the fucking windows in, and she is crawling through the window with a mob behind her. They don't know what's coming within
But
that.
why didn't the Capitol Police that was right behind her pull her down?
No, I'm not. Now that's not. I'm not saying. I saw a video where the Capitol Police are literally opening barricades and like waving motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. I showed you that one. Yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, in my eyes, you have multiple layers of police, right? You have the police that are just like the fucking mall cops. They're the ones that sit out and hang out in the lobbies and hallways and like, hey, no running, right? Then you have the guys that are literally protecting these elected officials. They're a dumbed down version of Secret Service, right? They're protecting all these people in there. So that's who I think is behind those doors. And it is barricaded and shut. And I know this is going to piss people off, but I'm not saying she deserved it. Let's be clear. That is not what I'm saying whatsoever. That is a government building. We pay for that building. We should have the right to go inside of there. But you have a mob of, I don't even know, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people supposedly storming this building.
Right. So I thought about this, and if he didn't take that shot, other people would have just started crawling in, and more would have just crawled in.
He made an example, which we are not saying is right, but he made an example of one individual. Now, should he have shot her square in the fucking chest to prove a point and shut it down? It depends on what side of the fence you're on. If somebody's poking their head into your workplace with a mob behind them, are you just going to say, come on in and rob us or do whatever you want to do, right? There was so much uncertainty at that time for them, right? They didn't know what those people were coming in for. So I don't know.
Yeah, and then on the flip side of that, it felt like she didn't pose much of a threat. She was just climbing through, right?
I don't think she's the threat. I think it's the mob behind her that is the threat, right?
So the guy was probably afraid of being swarmed.
Of course, yeah. There's the video I saw. If that is the actual video of this location, there was a sea of people for as far as you could see. So,
I mean, I can. Let's go back here. Let's start from right here. I mean, we got like what, 10 people right there?
Yeah.
And then look at all the Capitol Police there.
Okay, so pause it right here. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Capitol Police that I can see right now.
All right.
So this video changes things because I can see 5 Capitol Police right now, maybe 6. I can't tell if the guy in the mask that's knelt down, I can't tell if his right-hand side is another guy. If that's the case, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But anyway.
Why didn't they pull her down if there was a problem? They were right behind her.
Man, that's kind of, seeing that kind of gives it, let's look at it from the shooter's perspective. He is behind a barricade. Somebody's coming through.
Right.
In a chaotic situation, there's no fucking way to know if the cops on the other side are just not doing their job. Like these guys, like look at the guy with the rifle. He is ready to engage somebody on the other side of this wall for some reason, right?
Right.
Like,
right. If they break that barrier,
yeah,
they're gone.
But but the guy that's on the side of the lady that was shot is now raising his rifle to engage somebody on the other side, which should be Capitol Police.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What's happening?
I don't know.
It's like chaos.
It's weird. Keep playing it. Let's see if he did it. Just if you rewind about 2 seconds, he raises his rifle like he's ready to shoot back for some reason. Watch.
Okay.
Oh, then he thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And she's just bleeding out. Oh, she's choking.
Yeah. So I mean, again, I think it's completely shitty. I think that there's no way that somebody should have died. I just think that you're crawling through a window where there's literally chairs barricading this doorway. Like,
right.
If you're going to start a revolution, right, you can't call it a peaceful protest. And if you're peaceful protesting, you can't call it a revolution. So which fucking one was it? Because they all went in unarmed. Like, I don't know. It's odd. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not criticizing them. I was at fucking work. I wasn't at the Capitol like swinging dicks. I was
Same
working.
here.
So
Same here.
I'm not saying they should have done it differently, but I'm saying if you show up to the Capitol in swarms and you intend to change something other than just Instagram clout, you don't show up with foxtail hats, bullhorns, and no weapons. Right?
I really want a foxtail hat.
Oh yeah, me too. I googled them. They're fucking $70 for just a
I don't want a foxtail hat.
Not that bad. That wasn't even for the two tails.
Yeah. So that other video that we saw was the dude waving people through.
Yes. Yeah.
That too. I wonder.
Okay.
So about was it protesters dressed up as police that's waving people through?
Man, I've seen so many conspiracies. I've seen that the main instigators. You're cutting out.
I'm gonna put that video up.
There you go. So I've seen that most of the instigators were actually Antifa, and that they had their Trump hats turned around backwards to identify them from the others, and that's how they were signaling to.
Oh, that's wild.
It doesn't fucking surprise me. I mean, and I don't know, man. I don't know if the people being waved through the gates are true or not.
Check this out. So the arrow is pointing to the person that's waving people through.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this one. He clearly waves them through.
Oh my God!
It kind of lagged for me on my end.
I'll play it again.
Yeah. I mean, they open it. It's willing.
Yeah, what's that all about? It's not like come on over here and let's be peaceful.
How do you further the silencing of a people than to, like, let's be honest. The whole Capitol storming was nothing more than a headache. They were back at work in 3 hours. Like,
yeah.
Sure. One person died. We get it. But to the government, that's like you crushed a bug. They don't give a fuck.
No names. Don't know the name. Don't know the face. Doesn't matter to them. Huh? It's not in their circle, so they don't care.
They don't care. And now they could silence the literal president. They have now put a muzzle on the president, and they can say it's because he was the one who instilled all this violence in people. Like, he's the reason that they stormed, which it really works. I mean, if that's true, we fell for the bait so fucking hard. And I mean, we kind of deserve.
I don't know, but wasn't I saw some tweets before they took him off that Trump was advocating peaceful protesting, and don't hurt the Capitol Police because they're on our side. Just don't do anything stupid, basically.
Yeah, we heard that somehow a cop tased himself and passed away. So
wait. Okay, there's not much to say there.
You saw it with me.
How did they tase themselves? No matter how wild the situation is, how are you bringing this taser out and tasing yourself?
I don't know, and I don't want to be tacky, but the whiskey's going to talk, and I'm going to tell you this. Showing up to his fucking funeral, and rest his soul, he was a cop that fucking tased. Like, I hate that he died. I wish not only for his family and all the heartfelt stuff that he would have lived, because Lord knows he was probably just trying to do something good with his life. I need to know where that taser went, because my eyes you draw. I'm going to shoot myself in the dick more than anywhere. I mean, that's where it's going. Like, just quick draw McGraw. I mean, I hope that's wrong. I hope that that's a myth and that there's no way he actually passed away from that.
So have you seen that video? Have you seen that video where that lady is drinking wine and just tases herself in the taint?
No. What?
And she just passes out because she tased herself there.
This isn't from the Capitol thing. This is different.
No. It's just a random video.
I was about to say it got fucking. I
remember.
I did not see that. Okay.
It's amazing. She tased herself and passes out.
Adam, I need you to send the link to Lee, because if this is true, if he tased himself in the dick.
Well, are we gonna test that theory out? Or what's going on?
No. Okay, you and I are sitting at home. We're a domestic partnership. You find out I tased myself in the balls while I was at work today and died. where do you go from there?
I'm just like, why are you so dumb?
Yeah, I mean, and I know it's probably the first time in the history of the Capitol that there's been a real shit show. These cops are probably just there to, I don't want to say draw a paycheck and a pension, but draw a paycheck and a pension. They're quiet. They don't expect this to happen. And then this flows in and he's just like, oh yeah, he's probably thinking, I don't want to draw my gun because I don't want to shoot somebody in the fucking chest like the other guy did. So I'm just going to draw a taser. Yet here we are. Wait,
dude,
I will test a taser on camera. I'm not going to do one of the shooty shoot ones. I'm not pulling those hooks out of my skin again. I won't do it. I will test myself though on camera. I won't.
Dude, there was that taser in the taint. That was like.
Yeah, I need to see that. I need to backtrack because I thought at first you were telling me that happened at the Capitol, and I was like, oh, this place was a party. In for the taint tasing.
God. So Adam sent me let's see if I can post this up here. So someone did tase themselves in the balls, apparently, allegedly.
At the Capitol?
Yeah, let me try. And
hey, so the 21 people watching, I want everybody to Google tasing your balls and see what comes up on Pornhub.
Man, Adam. Okay, tech is not kind to me today. Yeah, we'll just have to.
If y'all want, I can't, can I share my screen? Oh fuck yeah, I can share my screen. Y'all send it to me because Lee Ty's camera is way too fucking good for even to stream another video.
Yeah,
you're lagging.
It's causing too much lag.
Send it to Shitty Camera Guy. Message it to me. I'll pull up my Facebook.
New camera's coming. Or not new camera. New computer's coming.
I still think you need a hard line though.
Yeah, I will hardline once I get the new computer in. Let's see here.
Adam and all you guys, shoot me a message. I have my Facebook up. But anyway, so we have. I mean, I don't know. Lives were lost. That's the sad thing. Because let's be honest, I don't care. Like, God forbid my wife goes to a protest and comes back dead. I don't care how it went down, especially if she was shot in the chest. But I don't know.
Yeah. So here's the picture that Adam sent me.
I don't know what Adam's going to send me, but it's going to be dirty, whatever.
It's about the guy tasing his balls.
Okay, so is that at the Capitol, or are we just playing different videos? Because I don't want to. What's going to happen?
It's not a video. So it says, warning, do not read while drinking anything. According to reports, a rioter who died in Wednesday's storming of the Capitol suffered a heart attack induced by, wait for it, accidentally tasing his own balls.
That's different. That's a rioter, not a cop. A trained cop tasering his own dick is different than a rioter just trying to be tough and shoot himself in the dick. That's funny. I don't care if you're pro-Trump. Honestly, if you're pro-Trump or to the extreme, this is hilarious to me.
It is. It's funny.
I mean,
super funny.
What goes through your mind? Because tasering your balls means you are feeling that for seconds. It's like falling out of a 30, 40 story building. You have time to think about your death.
Yeah.
Your life decisions. Fuck.
I'm trying to find a video of tasering.
It does make me sad, though. I mean, fucking people died. But start a fundraiser for gun policy. Okay. Josh, I'll make you a deal. Not just for gun policy, because to be completely honest with you, I think the money we donate to gun policy is going to go fucking nowhere. I think the NRA is a joke, and I think majority of the places that many of us, our parents and grandparents donated money is a joke. We'll do a fundraiser for kids. I'll donate money for like homeless or hungry children. And when we reach a certain point, I will taser myself on fucking camera. Right here, live. I'll be on the ground for like 20 minutes, so you guys are going to have to pick up the slack, but I'll do it. But it's going to be a fuck ton of money.
Okay.
lot. Put a number on it. What do you think, Lita? What do you think's a fair? Ask your crowd. I know you have a crowd there. Ask them. What's a fair amount?
Oh, I don't know. I think they're talking amongst themselves there.
Oh, that's lame. Guys in the
Yeah.
comments, what do you guys think?
So I'm uploading a new background. I was gonna do a green screen today, but I didn't. So I'm uploading a new background for us.
How do you have to literally do a green screen? Oh, that screen. Okay. Well,
We can't. It doesn't look that good. Dang it.
I see an RIP, which I know is going to be funny.
It says so. You know how there's an office of the president elect, which is completely fake. There's no such thing as an office of president elect.
right.
I wrote office of the tombstone maker.
I didn't. That's 10 spots at $100 a piece. The fuck's wrong with you, Lance? I don't know. Okay, y'all just want to see me tase myself. This isn't funny. That's not nice, TJ. Okay, it's going
10,000, and you take it on the B hole. Ooh.
Adam is at least showing up. Josh said $500.
Are we doing the prices right? I'll go $1.
That's fucking bullshit. Honestly, if 10 grand went to a bunch of hungry kids, God, the butthole though, man. Anyway, we're gonna have to talk about this.
I mean, if you have hair, it's gonna like singe a little bit. It's gonna smell wonderful.
I don't have hair on my butthole. What do you think I am, a savage?
Well, you wax, huh?
Sort of. But anyway, we'll discuss this on a different thing. We have more what's the word? Political discussion. So for all of you out there, it's relatively obvious. There was 3 votes, right? Trump, Biden, or that libertarian bitch that is for whatever. We're not even going to cover her because she's not real. So where do you think, Leetai, we would have been if the 1% of votes that went libertarian would have went for Trump?
Oh, I mean, Trump would be president now, if that's the case.
So,
but then again, these libertarians or these people that voted libertarian, they might have been Democrats too. They might have voted Democrat instead.
Yeah, and that was my point. Is I consider myself I don't even know how to describe it. I'm kind of libertarian, and I don't care who you marry, who you love, what you smoke, but I want to own what you want, all that kind of stuff, but within reason, right? I don't want you to be 8 months pregnant and go abort a kid, right?
Right.
You know, there's a balance, but we can't seem to have that. It's either A, B, or C. Libertarians want like 12-year-old wives, meth sold to everybody, legal, and guns up everybody's ass, which is cool. But a bunch of machine gun owning meth addicts, it's not cool. So
sure. There's got to be a limit, right? And then once you start putting limits, then you're not much of a libertarian anymore.
Exactly. And if we do Republican standpoint, primarily Republicans come from the South. They're stemmed from the Bible. And let's be honest, if you want my opinion on that, doesn't really fall under my realm either. I'm not saying I don't believe in some higher being, which we can't get into tonight, but I'm not going to, I don't know how to word this without losing more than 21 viewers, but I do believe there's a stance in some cases, detailed cases, where abortion is warranted. I do.
Sure.
Like there's extremes, very extreme. Sure. That's it. But it's like we can't find this common ground. It's either you're liberal or you're Republican. Republican means you just fucking shove your head up Trump's ass and you're just some country bumpkin rolling up on a horse, or you're liberal and you're screaming at somebody because they called you a he, she instead of a him, her, or whatever. But where do we go? How do you know where to go from here, dude? I mean,
I don't, man. Yeah. So the voting procedure was all these mail-in ballots, right?
Okay. Which is
And if
where
we
everybody's screaming fraud, right?
right, if we didn't have that, and we might have a different story here. But also, why did we even potentially do that?
COVID.
I mean, just going no, just thinking of how crappy the post office is. I haven't gotten some mail for like a month, like packages that were sent to me before Christmas, way before Christmas. I have not gotten in a month.
Yep.
How is the post office competent enough to send ballots, that amount of ballots out to the appropriate people?
When has the federal government ever been competent enough to handle anything?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they chose that because it's federal. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, the problem here is that some conspiracy theorists are saying COVID was nothing more than drummed up to allow mail-in ballots. But if you remember, Trump, I think all the way back to Obama, there's been the discussion of fraudulent voting systems, right? Just in some way, shape, or form. Right. But Trump won, so they didn't pursue it.
Right.
Now that he lost, everybody's screaming, "Oh my God, we need to fix this." But y'all should have fucking fixed it even though he won, if that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, man. Technology is so good now. Why can't we not get this voting thing right? We've had a lot of practice doing this.
I don't know, man.
Every 2 years there's voting. Why has this not been fixed? Or maybe it has been fixed. It has been fixed to be made to be tampered with, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe it's people are just so ignorant that they say, "Oh, COVID, oh yeah, I understand now. Let's mail this in." And let me ask you this. How many people in America right now take a mailed in paycheck? 0.5%, maybe? How many people do not accept direct deposit straight to their account?
Right.
Why would you trust your vote to mailing in and not your paycheck? I mean, maybe that's a bad example. That's kind of the way I see it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Why every 2 years we have votes? Why is it not perfected yet?
Yeah, and why not use the votes halfway through to streamline and determine the way we're going to vote for the presidency?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think we'll ever know.
No.
Which is so sad.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I mean, we won't ever know, and if fraud will happen again and again.
And we will continue to use.
We'll just continue to take it and smile.
We're just going to keep getting tased in the taint and laughing, getting up, going, "It's okay. We know it was an accident. No problem."
Like battered wives. I still love you.
Like battered wives. I understand. He was just angry that night. He didn't mean to do that to my face.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Several states violated their own state laws. Okay, and I don't want to spend too much time on Trump and Biden because guess what? For all you Daddy Trump supporters, he literally treaded on us so hard he does not give a fuck. So whatever Biden's going to do from here on out is just in lieu of what Trump wanted to do. But the other primary objective is that several states violated their own state laws. Okay. I want to believe that. But if that was true, how did it go through? Explain to the ignorant me how, if states violated their own laws, how that was allowed all the way up to the federal level, right? We went from a state to federal. Federal accepted fraud on multiple states, apparently. I've seen that 100 times. I just don't understand it.
Sure. I don't know. States have their own autonomy to where they get to do things, right?
Yeah, and from what I saw, the whole freaking floor didn't want to pursue any of it. So I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah, I guess that has to be challenged within the own state, right? Not a federal. The federal level cannot challenge a state's vote,
Yeah. Well,
can they?
you saw Ted Cruz grew a fucking goatee and then showed up to start challenging shit. So it's like,
Yeah,
oh, he must be serious.
right. I think we're so deep into if these states are all wrong or violate their own laws as far as voting, how are we going to overturn that? How many states are there? How long is this going to take? How many election cycles is this going to take for this to get resolved? It's going to be wild.
Yeah, I don't have the answer to that. How many times do we have to storm the Capitol and literally bring the top officials of the government to their knees, only to turn around and walk out and go, "My bad." Like,
Yeah.
we had it. If you want to say we, as far as Republican Party, we had them on their knees, literally to the point where we could have made a decision.
Right.
And we just left. We said, "Oh, Trump tweeted to calm down and leave," and we just left.
Right.
That's what bothers me. That's why I know this was not some revolutionary deal. This was nothing more than a publicity stunt. It was nothing.
Sure. And I agree there with Lance there that
Yeah.
we should set term limits for congressmen. I think so because these people. Okay, I was just talking about this with some other people. I have never seen a congressman that comes out just barely making it or just comfortable with their paycheck.
No.
They all come out super rich.
Yep. Millions upon millions.
How does that happen? That's like the fast track to being a millionaire.
I mean, now in their defense, they didn't start from just saying, "Hey, I want to be in Congress." They spent a decade or two, usually.
AOC did. AOC, right?
Yeah.
That was an anomaly. I get it. But she was a bartender, right? And she became a congresswoman.
Well, what's that? Infant alcohol syndrome bitch. The kind of, forgive my speech. The
I don't know.
the one Greta Thunberg, right? She's a literal spokesperson for climate change, and she's 16.
Right.
We live in a world where AOC and the Greta Thunbergs, or whatever the fuck that, God, I keep wanting to say the word. I don't want to say it because I know it's wrong. She's an insult to these people. But anyway, they are national treasures in a lot of places. Like,
Yeah.
how?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's so wild.
Oh no, Lance. If I wanted to say cunt, I would have said it. It's an insult to disabled people, and I don't want to say that because that's rude. They can choose their path. These people are literally just, no, David, not autistic. Y'all on the right path. If you want to play the guessing game, but that's not it either. Anyway, it's
true.
We're just fucked. She has great calmy titties. Does she though? AOC is hideous to me. I don't know about you. She's a ragged ass bitch I wouldn't pick up at the bar on my drunkest. Like,
she's not that great.
No. And as soon as she opened her mouth, I have no desire.
Yeah. So at 29, he started in politics and never left.
29? Wait, dude, that means we all have hope.
Biden started in politics when he was 29? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
He was elected senator at 29, which means at one point he had something, right?
Yeah.
29-year-old senator is impressive. I don't care what side you're on. That's impressive.
All right.
Well, it's 45 minutes, and guess what?
You gotta go pee. All right, you go pee.
Take a break. I've told you we just need to play music and take a break for a minute.
No, we won't play music. I'll show my knives off. So I got this knife in today from Nathan. This guy Nathan. It's a Koenig mini goblin. Let's see. It's freaking sweet. So this knife is not too cheap. The action is super smooth. I want to say brand new. It's like $500. I got it used, so it's a little bit cheaper. But man, the action is phenomenal. Koenig's probably my favorite knife company. I have 4 of their knives, and every single one is perfection. The action's super smooth. The metal's super great. I mean, it's dropped shut. I don't want to drop it on myself and cut myself, but it's literally dropped shut. So that's my favorite knife currently because I got it today. My favorites change every time I get a new one. So I've been carrying this a lot. It's the Ace, the Giant Mouse Ace. No, it's not QVC, Josh. I'm not selling anything. I'm just showing you what I got in the mail today. It's like a mail call, okay?
I'm coming.
Slice some water. Dude, if I didn't have all these electronics and guns here, I would slice water bottles.
Wait, what'd you show off? What did I miss?
My Koenig, the mini goblin. Oh, there we go.
Hey, so that mermaid knife you told me to order came in?
Yeah. Oh,
Dude.
shit. I forgot to I need to show that.
That thing is stout as fuck. That is not a small. I pictured like a little bitty Kershaw type.
Yeah, it's big.
Blade.
So this thing's a pretty shitty knife, but
it's absolutely it's gas station grade. But look how big it is.
It's a mermaid.
I wish they could feel how heavy that thing is.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy piece of metal here.
The one I ordered for the wife does not open that well.
Oh, you just loosen the pivot.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is a piece of crap.
Yeah,
but
it's cool.
But it sells out every single time. I don't know why.
Because it has a mermaid. I mean, that is a gas station. That is for those of you watching, if you have ever been to Midland, that is a Midland gas station knife, but only the big gas stations. But
oh man, it's funny. Yeah, I keep it here in case. My kids love it though.
Wait, what? Andrew, you can't watch for 47 minutes and then come in with a lame joke. You have to do that at the start of the video, buddy. Reset and start next time, and we will laugh. How much for the couch? He's been here for like an hour.
How much for the couch? I don't get it. Like,
it's a joke from Facebook. People used to go on Facebook Live and been like, hey, check out this Pearl box I'm opening, and people would just randomly spam how much for the couch. I
did not know that.
It's stupid. And he came in way too late. It's been 48 minutes, bro.
Yeah. I want a samurai sword.
You don't have one at all?
No, I want one.
Okay.
My biggest knife here is this one. This one. It's pretty big.
So she said, but it is. You're right. Hey, so if anybody happened to buy more Duramags, I need some, but I missed this drop. I mean, so I got a message, and if Colin's watching, Colin, along with 2 or 3 others, have been the only guys that are like, hey, man, you've been relatively quiet on social media lately. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good, but I've missed a lot of drops. So if anybody has some extra Duramags, I will buy them. I need just a few, but I missed.
What color?
OD green. So
I think I have a couple coming in. So if you need one, I
already peed. I'm good now for another hour. Like, I don't have a bladder problem, prostate issue. I just have to pee every hour or so. It's not weird. I
don't think I've ever had to pee in a stream.
Well, it's not every hour on the hour or anything. It's I drink and then I have to pee.
You pee.
That's it. Like
it's normal.
It's science.
It's normal.
It's science.
That's staying hydrated. Okay.
Hydration is key. But anyway, so the one thing TOO, number 1. Number 2, if I was doing coke, I wouldn't need to pee. I just pee on my floor. Do you want to do we didn't do this. It's now the 8th. Our New Year's show was kind of rushed and impromptu. Yeah. Do you want to do the 2020 breakdown, or do you want to do that on another stream?
breakdown of of what happened in 2020.
Shit.
You
You want to wait for the computer?
Yeah, let's do that because we need to post videos and whatnot. Let's wait for my new computer. It should be here. It says like 15th, so in a week.
So Josh, I don't know. I don't think my wife is watching. I'd have her bring it to me, but I found TX, which Kevin Bullen, if you guys know him, he turned me on to TX. Then I found Yellow Rose, which is like, it's not high-end whiskey. It's like $70 for the fucking big bottle, but it's good. That's what I'm drinking tonight is Yellow Rose because TX is $8 more expensive. So, wait, what? You guys should do
giveaways with a mermaid knife.
Okay. No. I think if we gave that away, dude, people would be like, what the fuck did these two guys just send us? Because it's rough.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Mermaid knife's not that cool, man.
No, I want to believe that my wife loved it when I gave it to her, but I also want to believe that she looked at that like I was giving her a piece of dog shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I bought the donut knife and now the mermaid knife. Oh, wow.
She was watching it. I was talking shit on the gift, and now look at me. That's it. But anyway, it's decent stuff. I mean, I am not a connoisseur of whiskeys and bourbons. I really don't know the difference. I don't care. I gauge it on, can I drink a considerable amount and wake up tomorrow and be functional? And if so, that's good stuff.
So, on this, it says how much for the knife. So if you go to the gas station, it's probably $9.99, but from Blade HQ, it's $40.
And that's the fucking truth. And I'm not shitting you. I almost sent you a picture the other day. I was waiting in line at this huge truck stop. And when I say huge, I mean like it has a hardware store, it has an auto parts store. It rivals Buc-ee's, which you've seen the meme for Buc-ee's. There was these shit knives in the little thing by the register, and I almost took a picture and sent it to you. But that's what I thought I was buying her. I will tell you this. That motherfucker weighs twice as much as those shitty gas station knives. So
it's heavy. It's a heavy son of a bitch.
It is.
So the scales and the blade are made from the same steel. It's like they didn't differentiate the steel. They just got some metal and just made that knife.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking it across the board. It's like, you know what? Why make G10 grips when we could just make fucking heavy steel everywhere?
Yeah. So, and just sharpen the edge, and we call it good.
TJ, I bet if you message my wife right now and explain to her that I'm going to be tasered on live stream, she would happily do it.
She's like, just when? Can we do it faster?
She'll say that, but when it comes down to it, she will cry before I piss myself and cry after she tasers me.
So what you're saying is you should be wearing a diaper.
No, I'm just going to pee on the floor because guess what? If she tasers me in about 30 minutes or so through the stream, I don't have to pee again. We're good. Yeah, Josh, we get it. You're a meme. I don't know the difference, dude. I don't care. I know I have a couple $100 worth of bottles over there that I bought for Kevin because they're rare, but I've drank some rare stuff and they all kind of taste like shit. So I just don't. What is this?
Yeah.
What is that word? Go ahead. Sound it out. What is that word?
I don't know. That's beyond my knowledge of the medical field.
Wait, get Doc over here. Doc, I know you're watching this. Doc, read this. Gonosyphilis, or is that PAIDS?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know how TJ knows that word.
Well, TJ's coon-ass, which means he probably read it on the inside of a crawfish, which is the same thing as you do with a fortune cookie.
Same thing as I do with what?
What?
You broke up. I didn't hear you.
That's probably for the best. Mm. Wait, they know what this is? Is that a real word? Is that not something that TJ just made up? Gonorrhoeasyphilis. Oh, that one I can read. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know, guys. I can tell you this: the vests that we ordered are ready.
Ready meaning ready to ship?
Ready meaning shipping from manufacturer, shipping to our guys in Texas, and then from there shipping out to all of us.
So we can wear. So I can finally use this thing. Does
Like-
it come with a chest rig, or is it just the plates?
I'm pretty certain it's a chest rig too.
Okay, so wear that with the Enigma, and
some,
that's it.
some tidy whities. Kind
You
of.
know, I went to Sam's Club and bought an 8-pack of tidy whities just for that occasion.
So, guys, I want y'all to know the kind of like pre-conversation before this. He's not kidding. I messaged. I don't know. We talked throughout the week, and I messaged him one random day this week, and he was like, "Oh, I just left Sam's. I just bought a whole pack of tidy whities. Not a whole bunch, but a whole pack." And I'm like, "What for?" And he's like, "Oh, for the stream with the vest that we bought. We bought a vest that is not available openly to civilians, and the Filster
Enigma.
thong holster is what I'm
Yeah,
calling it.
yeah.
He bought tidy whities for this. So remember that. We could raise money on that alone, right? Like we have to.
Yeah. So I got 2 Enigmas. I bought 2. One's for the Glock and one's for the P320. One of them's used, so that's going to be even better.
So okay, is buying a used Enigma like buying a used jockstrap?
I will be spraying Lysol on it first.
You can spray whatever you want on it. If I give you a thong that I've worn and I've washed it, it's still a thong.
Yeah. I don't care. It's for the stream. I'm okay with it.
I want one. I need one. So even if you have to mail me one, just to mail me the used one, I will sanitize it after I wear it.
Do you have a P320?
Not here, I don't think.
Because it's made for the P320.
I don't need to put a gun in it. I just need to wear it for the stream.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, look, Josh can spell too. Copy paste, Josh. We get it. Oh, if you had an Enigma for the Yeet cannon, I would be thoroughly impressed, Adam.
Yeah, I don't know.
That means the Enigma is twice as expensive as the gun that it's in, or is it?
Yep, probably. That'd be poking out pretty wide too, because that's a big gun.
That's what she said.
Yeah, no, not to me.
So I don't know. The Enigma is something that, as of now, is an enigma.
Yeah, we can't get it. But then I found 2 on the sale pages recently, and I should be getting them early next week.
Okay, so we have a item that launched and sold out within milliseconds.
Yeah.
And now you found 2.
Yeah.
Which means
1 used, 1 new.
Which means that, and I appreciate the guy saying it's used, because let's be honest, if I took it out, put it on, shoved it up my ass, and went, "This isn't for me," I put it back in the box and sell it as new.
Yeah.
So I appreciate his honesty, but
no, but he used it and carried it for like a month.
will the Filster Enema hold the gun? We have to start calling it the Enema.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
If you guys want to tag Filster, we're not making fun of their Enema. It's a joke. It's funny. We want to try them. That's all.
Instead of like a holster, we should like attach a bucket to it to catch all the water from your butthole.
No, I know. I get it. I get it. But
I mean, would you do that for live stream for some money?
I would not put water up my ass and then have it pour out into a bucket.
How about water in your ass and then we tase you?
I really like my office, and it would never be. We'd have to do that like oh, live on location from a random field in the middle of nowhere. That's where we have to do that.
So,
I will do a lot of dirty things to feed children, but shitting on my own floor is not one of them.
oh man.
No, Google enema, not enigma. Or oh, look who showed up. The guy from South Dakota.
Yep.
That poor guy. He literally sent me a bottle of, I'm going to say it wrong, so I'm just going to say liquor because it doesn't matter which type of brown stuff I pick, it's going to be wrong, but it has his state on the back, which I appreciate, Michael, because nobody's ever sent me a bottle of liquor before for free. So he's the first one.
That's nice of him. He's a good guy.
A whiskey soaked tampon. Why? Is there a weird thing that we should do that?
I mean, are you up for experimentation?
No.
Okay, then we won't do it.
Try vodka. Tampon vodka or just drinking vodka? Because there's too many conversations. You guys need to learn to fucking identify what you're talking about and who you're replying to. Because
Oh my gosh.
this
I think,
was vodka, but okay.
Yeah,
And then
no.
here comes Richard fucking
I think
Moore.
I think we're trying for the worst now.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's like butt chugging a beer. Adam, I think you doing that on camera would raise money. All right. So let's get back on track.
Okay.
I have seen, so I had my interview with the ATF over the last 2 days, which you know about.
Right.
I think
What
that's-
happened? Why?
So I
Are you in trouble?
not yet, but maybe soon. I saw this whole, I did not see the Capitol riots or none of that coming. I just saw the need to have an FFL coming, right?
Okay.
Between Review the Pew and just my personal stuff, I wanted FFL, SOT,
Sure.
whatever. So I did it, and I had my interview the last couple of days, and I will tell you this. If the 4 people that I have dealt with across the nation with the ATF are any representation of the ATF, those motherfuckers are not bad people.
Yeah, they're super nice, huh?
They are not out to get us, and they're literally like,
But
Okay.
to me, I think there's two sides of the ATF. So these guys are the regulation sides where they do all the paperwork and whatnot.
the guys I talked to were the investigators. They're the ones that go out and say, "Oh, you fucked up. Now we're calling in the guys who shoot your dogs." Right?
Okay. So yeah, there's the enforcers and then the investigators. I bet you the investigators in general are pretty nice.
So the investigators, I was like, "Hey, so can I just ask you a candid question?" And he was like, "Of course, you can ask me whatever you want." I'm thinking, "Yeah, I'm sure I can." So I asked him just a random question, and he not only answered that, but he elaborated off of that to the point where I don't want to say anything like, he basically told me, "Oh, just don't worry about that. Just put it over here instead of over here." And like, he gave me answers that were not.
It's not illegal, right?
It's not illegal. It's just not how we would usually do things if we were going by the book.
Right, right.
And he's just a human being. Like, and I'm telling you guys, I've dealt with ATF from explosives at my full-time job to guns to NFA items to everything else. And I'm telling y'all, they're all over the nation and they're not bad people. I know that sounds weird, but I'm not saying don't like completely take them away and just let everybody own everything. But if we have to deal with them, they're not bad people.
I think in general, everyone's reasonable. It's a job, right?
Yeah. And he was literally like, "Hey, so do you ever plan on doing this?" And I'm like, "Well, should I?" And he was like, nah, you don't want to fuck with that because it's like way too much paperwork. And I'm like, well, then I don't want to do that. And he's like, all right, we're not doing that. Those are the people you want to deal with. Like,
Yeah.
And then he told me about something on a personal level. And he was like, dude, you have my number. Just text me. I'll help you through that too. And I was like, really? And he's like, oh yeah, fuck the system. Like, just text me.
What?
Okay. Like, and he's 6 hours south of me. So he's not even in my jurisdiction. So
That's crazy. That's awesome. I'm glad you got a good guy.
And like I said, that guy that did my stuff is not the guy that I deal with on my full-time job. She is cool as hell too. So it's like there's 4 different people that I deal with that are all amazing, and they range from Michigan, Georgia, and 2 in Texas. So there's, I mean, it's kind of cool. What is this?
What?
I work for Class
Yeah,
3.
Mike worked a lot with suppressors for a while.
So while Lee Tai is lagging, Mike, what did you do? Okay, Adam, this is what I do understand. Ask 10 of them the same question, you get 10 different answers. That's what scares me, right? Check this out. This is day 1.
What are you showing?
I'm
Notes?
showing notes. Yes, Adam, I'm showing notes. That's day 2. I took almost 2 pages of notes. Well, 3 if you count front and back. That's what worries me. I did not record our conversations, but some of the stuff he told me to just not worry about seemed kind of like stuff I needed to worry about, but I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying the ATF doesn't seem like that bad of people. They didn't kill my dog. So
I don't think they're that bad. All the people that I know that around here that's dealt with them for their FFL and whatnot have always said they were super nice.
wait, what? My felony was not punishable by more than 1 year.
Okay, that's crazy. What a turn of events.
So, Mike, what you doing on the next Friday?
So
Too
that's
soon?
funny. Look, David, I don't think the guys down in Waco like the ATF reps they met.
Okay, so I'm from Waco. I went to school there, and they don't. But they're not that. It wasn't the ATF guys that did all that. It was the government. You know what I mean? Yes,
Yeah.
Richard. I did a 0702.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm happy that you. So everything's good to go. You're done. He's gonna give you your license.
I mean, according to him, I'll have my license in 2 to 3 weeks. So
That's perfect. That's awesome.
we signed the paperwork and went on. So I guess I'm a doctor now. So what's up?
Yeah. PhD doctor or medical doctor?
I don't want Dr. Joe to show up to. Just gonna keep
Quizzing you?
I can buy guns and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's still here. I can still hear him.
So they in the other room.
Yeah. They're just chatting. They're just talking
I
about.
heard music earlier, as did everybody else, and then somebody go, "Turn that down, turn that down."
Yeah. They had my Amazon pod playing for some reason.
Let them do their shit. Who cares? It's not a great game. So when can we see posties on RTP, dude? As soon as you guys can find me posties for a decent price, then we'll talk. But until then,
Oh, I mean, this isn't posties, but go to RTP for those rare MP5 10 millimeter 40 Smith and Wesson.
so yeah, if you guys don't know, we teamed up with Dakota Tactical to basically they were moving some stuff, and it was kind of a deal where they weren't moving completely well. But if you guys aren't part of, hang on just a second. Oh, it's not. Why isn't it showing up? Hang on, let me try this. Can y'all see that?
There
No?
you go. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So if, I don't know how to. I could not share just my one window. I could only share this. So go find that. There's only 153 left, and I know that sounds like a lot, but guess what? It is what it is. So hopefully, did it
Super rare, man.
I don't think you can get another one. They're serial number ones on both of them.
You can't get another bundle. So time for Kyle to buy some trannies. So the last time I did that, never mind. I got in trouble.
You didn't know, huh?
No, I didn't think to check. I'm not Crocodile Dundee.
Always package check. Always do a package check.
I'm not Croc Dundee. I didn't know. Do you see the comment on your screen?
I do. I'm not gonna pull it off.
Oh, well then shut up, Richard. All right, well, it's been an hour and 11. You have guests. Do you want to continue or do you want to call it an evening?
I think we're good now because we don't have much else to talk about. I mean, we probably do if we need to because we can always talk. But
Yeah.
you have guests.
I think next time we need to talk about January through December of 2020 leading up to our current situation in 2021.
Yeah. So we need to probably pull some videos and get all that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. If we do like a montage video, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be perfect. So if anybody out there is, actually, wait, the wife has a friend that was here not long ago that is like a news media person.
Oh, cool.
I bet she can put something together. I'll ask her. How will...
I have no idea what that is. I just saw that recently. No idea what Hopin is.
What is Hopin joining StreamYard?
It probably won't because I was watching a StreamYard video about it. They're saying nothing's changing. StreamYard's going to stay.
So is Hopin another type of streaming service?
I think it's like a merge or whatever.
Dude, we have 27 people watching at the highest point. We're not worried about that. It probably, if we had 2,000, maybe we'd have a different conversation. But actually, Lance, before we leave, do we want to get into this tonight, or do we want to wait?
No, price gouging is going to be around for a while.
Lance, remember this: during Obama's administration, when he won, he did not change anything. Cheaper Than Dirt led the way in fucking everybody. But guess what? If you want to talk about gouging, me and Review the Pew are gouging. Now, we're not gouging to the point of these other retailers, but in my opinion, we are gouging because I get shit for 80 fucking cents a round. So there's not a whole lot we can do. What it is it's the manufacturers here set the prices, right? And then they mark it up this much, and then and it just trickles out. So, I mean, dude, we could talk about that for hours, but
Yeah.
We're trying. I can tell you, as far as dealers concerned, we are all trying to do whatever we can. And
I need to.
should have brought that fucking hour and 13 minutes ago. What the fuck, Lance?
I need to come up with a program. Jesus, they bought StreamYard for $250 million.
What? 250 million?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what the effects of it sooner or later.
I just want to figure out how we can make a software to sell for $250 fucking million, dude. I don't give a shit about anything else.
Yeah.
Y'all, if we could sell something for $250 million, I will tase the front and my back at the same time on camera. So,
yeah.
All right.
I'm willing to get tased too.
Oh yeah, I will tase Lee.
We'll tase each other.
Yes, it'll be two hands. It'll be like a train, the weirdest train you've ever seen, but it's tased.
You know what? The problem is if we tase each other and like we lock up, we're gonna continue tasing. It won't stop.
Don't act like there won't be somebody there to stop us. We will have a photography crew of 800 people. All right. Well, I guess we're done for tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. It's probably around the same time next week, maybe earlier.
Earlier, for sure.
Okay, let's do earlier.
I took a nap before this, so
All right, man. We'll
All right,
see you guys soon.
these comments, I can't.